Let's talk about buyers and sellers. MLB.com has an article out today. I go directly to the Rangers. It says the Rangers are currently 20 games under. They might have written this on Friday, but I saw it today. They're now, I just said, 23 games under 500. It says they're going to sell at the deadline. They've been competitive in a lot of games this season, and this is about growth this season, not about winning games. Some faces won't be included in that. The club has 3 pieces that could be dealt, though it's unclear if all will ultimately end up on the trade block. It says the 2 pitchers, Gibson and Kennedy, are most likely to be traded. Gibson at 33 years old. I think Ranger fans that have come up to me over the last 2 to 3 weeks need to understand this. Kyle Gibson's 33. When this team is going to be good or great again, he will most likely be 36 or 37. And we don't have him under contract till he's 36 or 37. I believe he has 1 year after this under contract, and then he will be a free agent. He has a career best 2.29 ERA, a career best 1.07 WHIP, and a career best right now, percentage-wise, record-wise, he's 6-1 in 17 starts.
His value with another year on his contract is more valuable, right?
For sure.
I believe
because it's a cheaper price than he would be in free agency.
Definitely.
So this is like the Cole Hamels thing where you got a year, but you also had another year of control, and that made it more valuable.
Did you guys see that Lance Lynn signed a 2-year extension?
Yeah, I did.
So they
2 for 36?
2 for 36. But I know they traded him with just a year left, Corey. But I do think Gibson has put himself into, you can get a similar deal that you got from Chicago for Gibson that you got for Lynn from the White Sox.
And that was Dunning?
Dunning and a prospect in the minor leagues, I believe.
Okay, I'd like to go. I'm going to go check that out. But at this point, Mike, the Rangers had 2 problems. And there are 2 problems where they didn't have any talent in the minor leagues and they didn't have any talent in the major leagues.
Yeah.
So that becomes a massive problem when you're trying to rebuild your team because A, you don't have anything coming up the pike to replenish what you might lose. But then on top of that, you don't have anything that is worth anything to trade at the top. So the Rangers got 2 players right now, 3 players that are worthy of being traded, and Kyle Gibson is probably the most valuable because teams are constantly looking for good pitching. So I mean, it only makes sense what's going on, what's about to happen. It's just, what are you going to get back in return? People want everything.
Yeah.
Fan bases, shouldn't we be getting Bryce Harper in return for this? No. And you're probably not looking for a player that can play right now. You're looking for a player that's going to help you. It's in baseball a lot of times, it's not about this trade, it's about the next move.
And then they say Gallo is the wild card in this. Obviously, the 2-time All-Star, Gold Glove right fielder. They're expecting him to be traded at the deadline or in the winter. This series was not a good series in Toronto or in Buffalo for Joey. This is where I just wonder, how long can that streak go? He's 3rd in the American League in home runs behind Vlad and Ohtani. But as he cools off, I've just heard so many people how long will the hotness last? And so far out of the All-Star break, he did not carry over what he was doing in the first 3-game series.